What up, y'all? Core File Notice Media back at it again for the second upload of the day. And we're still going with movie news because that's what we do here. That's what we like the most. And unfortunately, sources are saying that Joker Harley Quinn within the DCEU is probably not going to happen. So if you really like Jared Leto, I guess, playing the Joker role, then it looks like you're probably going to be disappointed. I wish he would have kept his mouth shut with the whole Suicide Squad, you know, how they cut so much of his time out, because I really like Jared Leto playing the Joker. I cannot say Leto today, but I like that role. I like that role a lot. It was probably one of my favorite Joker roles because it was so different, and because we got to see a Joker that has been portrayed in comic books like many times. Like, he's the big boss Joker gangster character. Like, that was a really popular Joker character in like the 90s through the early 2000s. And also, one of my favorite Joker comic books is like scenes of that were directly taken out and put into the Suicide Squad. So it was like a real fun little Easter egg for me, since I'm a big old nasty fanboy and such. But this article does not come from Screen Rant. This one comes from movieweb.com. And so Ken Brookrick, he wrote it, so I gotta give him props. Link in the description below, just like in the last one. So, the title of this is gonna be Joker and Harley Quinn team up, no longer happening in the DCEU. DCEU, they need to make a new acronym for that. I don't like it. What does that stand for? Detective Comics Expanded Universe, I guess? Why don't they just call it DCU? Detective Comics Universe. Come on, we don't need to be, we don't need to better out Marvel by having one extra letter on the acronym, do we? Man, DC just always biting at the nails of Marvel. With that said, here we go. The DCEU, okay, for the whole remainder of this video, whenever the DCEU acronym appears, I'm just gonna say DC Universe. Flat and simple. The DC Universe might be done with Jared Leto Joker movie projects for the time being, according to sources. The Joker and Harley Quinn movie, along with the Detective Comics Universe solo Joker project, aren't happening anymore. Or they aren't the same major priorities. Margot Robbie's Birds of Prey is filming, and Jared Leto's is in the UK preparing to start work on Sony's Morbius the Vampire. It's really strange. Like, I liked Venom a lot, and so this is kind of like Morbius the Living Vampire is a Spider-Man bad guy that Sony held the rights on to, apparently. So it's so weird that Sony is putting out like these, like, this will be 2 movies now that are villains from Spider-Man, and they don't have the Spider-Man properties anymore. So they're just saying, screw it, we'll just do the bad guy's story on their own. Which, hey, you know, Venom was good. I liked Venom. I thought it was fun, and I didn't mind it too bad at all. I actually went out and bought the thing when it came out on Blu-ray. So obviously I liked it, right? But this Morbius, I don't know if this is going to be a movie that has like the same kind of appeal as like Venom would have. Venom is a big icon, and a lot of people know Venom. So it'd just be interesting. I mean, Jared Leto is a hell of a good actor, so maybe he'll pull off like a really good vampire role. I don't know, just vampires and zombies, I'm so through with at this point. So it's like hard to be excited for a Morbius movie, but we'll see. It's coming whether you want it to or not. So we'll see how it works out. Many believe that it's Leto, not Jetto. Many believe that Leto is finished playing the Crown Prince of Crime, though has yet to be confirmed. It appears that Joker and Harley Quinn movie, along with the DC Universe solo Joker project, might fallen by the wayside, as Warner Brothers has stated. The studio has a massive success on its hands with James Wan's Aquaman, and is looking to move forward away from the connected DC Universe projects. Along with Wonder Woman 1984, Shazam, and Aquaman 2, the studio is preparing to launch Joaquin Phoenix and Joker, which is said to be a much more different take on the iconic villain. In other words, the future is looking bright for DC projects. Yeah, I guess, Wonder Woman is really the only thing that they got that's going well for them. Shazam, might go see Shazam, not sure. The reviews are looking mighty good on it. Just DC, man. I don't know what you can do to make people more interested in your films. I really don't. But you gotta try something new. I'm hoping that the whole Joaquin Phoenix playing Joker, that looks really, really interesting to me. He's a great actor. And to see what they're gonna do with that role, like, I'm very much looking forward to that. Aquaman 2, not so much. I think my kids are gonna be looking forward to Aquaman 2 a lot more than I am. So they're gonna get my money regardless just because of those little kids. But we'll see. I mean, it's not like they're not making a whole bunch of money right now. Even though they've had a lot of losses from bad movies in the past, like Aquaman did great. And Aquaman, it was one of the best bad movies I've seen in a long, long time. It was a ridiculous movie. It was very stupid, but it was so much fun to watch. And there was a lot of entertaining aspects in it. And I can't deny that it was a very enjoyable movie to watch. I liked watching it, and my kids loved the hell out of it. So I can't hate on them for that. I mean, make a movie that's appealing, and they did. You can nitpick it apart as much as you want, but in the end, it's a very, very fun to watch movie. And it's not too bad. You can critique the characters a little bit, but other than that, it knows what it is, and it makes fun of what it is quite a bit, and I gotta give them props for that. So good job, Aquaman team. Hope you do good on Aquaman too. The script for Joker and Harley Quinn movie was finished last fall. Writers revealed their ideas, and it sounded pretty crazy, taking Bad Santa and mixing it with This Is Us. The studio was reported pretty happy with the results at the time, but even the writers seemed unsure when the movie was going to come out. So even the writers didn't know if this movie that they were writing was going to come out or not. I mean, that sounds pretty fun. I like a little smash up of those two ideas. And I mean, the girl that played Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, she did a really, really good job in Suicide Squad. I really liked her playing Harley Quinn, and I really liked Jared Leto playing Joker too. So it's a shame. I know if they did that movie together, I would have probably went and gone and seen it, like regardless of what the reviews said. So it's kind of a shame. I was something I was really looking forward to, and I'm probably not gonna get a hold of that. So maybe later, or maybe the Joaquin Phoenix Joker will just be so good, we'll just forget about it. But that'll take time. We'll see. With Leto doing Marvel movies and Joaquin Phoenix making the Joker movie, it seems that he may not return to the character. It has also been rumored that Margot Robbie will not return in James Gunn's Suicide Squad 2, which likely means that Jared Leto Joker won't be there either. Oh man, that was the best part of the movie. I've been reading and hearing a lot about the whole Suicide 2 kind of thing, what's going on, but a lot of those are such rumors right now. Like, I'll get you my take on the Suicide 2 when like a little more concrete stuff comes out and we can figure out exactly what they're doing with it. It is believed that Gunn is starting from scratch on his version of the story, which would be Suicide Squad 2. Leto was barely even seen in the first installment, so that might not be too big of a change. However, Robbie's Harley Quinn happened to make the movie a box office success, which also spreads the popularity of her character to the masses. This is true. My daughter dressed up as Harley Quinn last year, so and she for sure didn't see Suicide Squad. It's just they got those little DC comic girl little things and the toys and stuff like that. So like it really made her character like a greater appeal to a lot of different kids. Like I said, even little girls never even seen Suicide Squad. My daughter was talking about Harley Quinn and she was in little cartoons and stuff. So like it really pushed her character. So it'd be a really big shame if Margot Robbie doesn't play Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad 2 or doesn't play Harley Quinn at all in the future. Like that'd be a shame because like I said, man, she did a good job. There is a reason that Birds of Prey is on deck. So Birds of Prey is the movie that she's working on. Also with Joaquin Phoenix up next in Joker, the studio might be taking a breather from the character, which would make a lot of sense. With that being said, there is a chance that other movies will happen. Jared Leto will board on. Could happen, but at a later day, as way as not to confuse audiences. That's pure speculation, however, but for now, it looks like Joker and Harley Quinn movie and the standalone DC Universe version of the Joker project are done for the moment. With a ton of positive reviews from Wonder Woman and Aquaman, Warner Brothers is in a good spot to keep on moving forward. And that's the end of the article, and that's very true. They dropped a couple of really, really good movies. In the midst of all the garbage that they put out with the whole, I went to go see League of Legends, whatever the DC team up was, the Justice League was the name of it. Haha. It was so bad. It was really, really bad. It wasn't well thought out. The bad guy was horrible. There's so much like nitpicking I could have done with all the computer generated work that they did with it. And even Batman versus Superman. It wasn't a horrible movie. Like, I watched it and I was like, that wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. It was definitely not Wonder Woman. And then it definitely wasn't Aquaman, but it didn't want to be Aquaman. Aquaman was just real goofy. But they're in a good spot, so hopefully we'll see what they're doing. And bye Jared Leto, bye Robbie as Harley Quinn. It's looking like we're probably not going to see him again. So if you like their performances, go buy the dang Blu-ray so you can remember them by it. Rest in peace, Margot Robbie, Jared Leto, Harley Quinn. I'll miss you forever. Don't forget to like, don't forget to sub, ring the bell, like the channel, subscribe, share, social media, talk about it over your friends, over coffee. I appreciate you. Final notes.